order the 14th regular meeting of the Lynn City Council. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Council Barton.
Present.
Present Council Cahill.
Present.
Present Council Capano.
Present.
Present Council Chakutis. Present Council Calucci. Present Council Creighton. Present Council Seer. Present Council Ford. Present Council Lozey. Present Council Net. Present Council Trahan. Present. 11 present.
We can all rise for a moment of silence followed by the pledge of allegiance.
We have two communications from Richard Fortucci, Treasurer. If there's no objection, I'll read them together. They're just informational.
Seeing no objection, please.
The City of Lynn is foreclosed on the following properties: 870 Western Avenue and 3 River Street. Please adjust your records accordingly. And the following property has been sold: 69 Sylvia Street. Please adjust your records accordingly. Sincerely, Richard J. Fortucci, City Treasurer.
Moved by Councilor Creighton, seconded by Councilor Calucci. Discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Chakutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Seer? Yes. Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net? Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 11 yes.
Public hearings.
First public hearing is a public hearing relative to a proposed ordinance creating a public arts commission in the City of Lynn.
I'm going to open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. Anyone wishing to speak in favor? If anyone wishes to speak in favor or opposition, they can come to the podium. Please state your name and your address for the record. Your title as well.
Thank you. Council, my name is Emily Ruddick. I'm the director of the Downtown Lynn Cultural District, and I currently reside at 45 Woodfield Road in Somerville, Massachusetts. For the sake of brevity, I'm going to hand out a longer testimony to you, but I simply want to just add my voice to support a number of stakeholders and I have been working over the last 3 months to develop a research plan for Public Arts Commission. I think the Public Arts Commission and Public Art is very valuable to the City of Lynn. There's two main reasons of what it can do for the City of Lynn. It can support economic revitalization efforts, and it can engage citizens in pride, place, and beautifying neighborhoods. And I urge you to support this ordinance. Thank you.
Thank you. And it's our first time, I believe, before our committee. So I'd like to welcome the director, first director of the Cultural District, Emily Rudd. wishing to speak in favor? You don't have to raise hands, folks, you can just come to the podium. We appreciate it, very important. School starts tomorrow, so.
I was trying to be so polite. Well, thank you. My name is Leslie Gould. I'm the director of the Lynn Area Chamber of Commerce. I reside at 372 Essex Avenue, Gloucester. So, come with me and you'll see in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. One of my absolute favorite near and dear songs from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I have always said that Emily Ruddock's position is the linchpin for Lynn. Her role to infuse art and culture in our downtown with events and initiatives has truly been the missing link to help revitalize this city. She's always creating a buzz. She's been doing that since the moment she got here. And the creation of a public art commission, I firmly believe, will unlock our imaginations to what Lynn represents all around the city and to those who visit. Creating a public art commission will build on the current restaurant renaissance that Lynn is currently experiencing and further advance the city as a destination. The creation of this commission will foster dialogue and participation from all walks of life in the city. Everyone will have a voice, everyone, and our imaginations will embody the spirit of our diverse community. A public art commission could give rise to new art programs for young people and build upon the work that Raw Art and Girls Inc. have successfully proven. Simply stated, supporting this endeavor is a win for Lynn. It's a win for curiosity, communication, creating positive headlines, and a cool new frontier that, to the best of my knowledge, has never been explored in the city. So I want to thank you for your time, your consideration, and your imagination. Thank you.
Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Mr. President.
To correct the record, Mr. President, I was never president of the blessed body.
I'm pretty sure you told enough stories many, many times.
Well, that's where we told the story. Joseph Scanlon, 236 Parkland Avenue, President of the Lynn Museum and Historical Society. Just want to go on record with the Lynn Museum and myself is in favor of this proposal before you for the Arts Council. I think we're seeing some fruition come to bear within our city as we revitalize the arts and culture district. And, you know, one thing Lynn has, no one else has, is probably 10th, 12th oldest city in the country. We have that much history. We have a lot of history in Lynn. And we should work to make that a solid point for our future and to build our arts and culture district around that. So with that, I thank you for your anticipated support. And I'm glad to say that when I first entered this august chamber in 1978, there was air conditioning. Thank you.
Thank you. Some would call that high end. Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Mr. Martinez.
Good evening, Francis Martinez, North Shore Latino Business Association, Executive Director of the North Shore Latino Business Association. We are totally in favor. We want to see the city to continue being beautiful, and definitely this is something that I think it will represent the diversity and what it is that we really want for the city. So definitely, I think it's something to be approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor?
I look better behind the camera, but I'm Seth Albaum, 7 Central Square, president of the Downtown Lynn Neighborhood Association, and also a business owner. And I strongly urge you to vote in favor. I love the existing public art, and this commission, I think, will make the process easier and better for increasing the amount of public art we have downtown. And as editor of Lynn Habits, it gives me more to post online, so it's good all around. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing no one wishing to speak in favor, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. I open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. Anyone in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing no one wishing to speak in opposition, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. I close the public hearing. Councilor Creighton.
Mr. President, through you to the members, first I want to say thank you to all that came here tonight to testify. You all been great partners in this process, and also to all my fellow councilors, especially my Ward 5 council, Lynn, for her hard work. Really, this goes back a number of years when we first started to look towards our arts and cultural district. And partners like Jamie Marsh in community development, Raw Arts, Lynn Museum, really all came together. And I think we had two things in mind. One was to beautify the downtown, decrease some of the graffiti, some of the rundown areas, but I think also to instill civic pride. And we accomplished that, I think, through a number of utility boxes as well as in Council Ford's district at Wood Park, some beautiful murals, and I think that was really a good start. This commission will really take it to the next level. So again, I speak in favor of it. I think everyone here highlighted all the reasons we're looking into this, and I think instilling civic pride, encouraging participation really from all age groups, and also if you look towards the economic development, I think having a beautiful downtown is another interesting artwork in the city to do well for businesses, whether it be restaurants or an auditorium or unhappens.com. I think it's a good win-win for everybody. There are a few amendments that I'd like to just quickly run through. These are technical in nature. In section 3A2, we're going to add the words within and outside of Lynn, Massachusetts. In section 3D, I don't know how to work the readings correctly. We're going to add the language, enhance opportunities for all citizens of all ages, neighborhoods, and organizations to participate in the planning, creation, and enjoyment of artworks. In section 3D3, we're going to add the language, provide opportunities for the community to come together intergenerationally and cross-culturally. In section 4C, we're going to add the language, all members of the Public Arts Commission shall serve without compensation. The commissioners shall initially serve the following terms: 2 members, 1 mayoral, and 1 council appointments shall serve for 1 year, 1 term. 4 members, 2 mayoral, and 2 council appointments shall serve for 2-year term, and 4 members, 2 mayoral, 2 council, shall serve for a 3-year term. The director of the downtown Lynn Cultural District shall serve the length of their employment. So really, just to sum up that section, we're just going to have staggering terms so that keep them fresh. Section 4, we're going to change to in section 4F. To that end, the Public Art Commission will deputize neighborhood area-specific ad hoc public planning committees based on the desires and needs of the community. And section 5, we're going to change, add section K, design and conduct a public community feedback process related to site selection. So really all that was just some, I think some positive input we received from members of the ad hoc Public Arts Committee and members of the community. We want to be all inclusive and certainly encourage everybody to be involved in this process. So without further ado, I make a motion. Craig is first on the amendments.
We'll take a motion on the amendments first, and then subsequent to that, we'll do a motion on the ordinance as
A motion to approve the amendments.
a motion to approve by Councilor Creighton for the amendments. Second from Councilor Capano. Is there any discussion on the amendments? Seeing none, roll call on the amendments.
Council Biden?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Jacutis?
Yes.
Yes. Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Council Net?
Yes.
Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 11 yes.
I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve the ordinance.
Motion to approve the ordinance as amended. Second by Councilor Calucci. Is there any discussion? If I may just say from the chair, I'd like to recognize the hard work from Councilor Creighton, who's put a lot of hours in this, as well as all the stakeholders who have been willing to make this go forward. And exciting things are happening in downtown. Many more exciting things. Great positive changes like this. Councilor Ford.
I would like to speak. Recently, I went to the pizza night and the movie night downtown, and that was awesome. I got to meet Emily. My daughter had a wedding shower with an asked. There was another few trips downtown.
further discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Council Jacutis? Yes, Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer? Yes, Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Council Lozey? Yes, Council Net?
Yes.
Yes, Council Trahan? Yes, 11 yes.
Next public hearing.
Public hearing relative to a burnt dilapidated or dangerous building or other structure of vacant parcel of land located at 54 Chestnut Street.
I'm going to open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing no one wishing to speak in favor, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. I open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition? Anyone wishing to speak in opposition? Seeing no one wishing to speak in opposition to the petition, to the public hearing, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition, and I close the public hearing. What is the wish of the council on the council resolution? A motion has been made to table, which is non-debatable. Is there a second? Motion has been made and seconded. Roll call.
Council Barton? Yes, Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Council Capano? Yes, Council Jacutis? Yes, Council Calucci? Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer? Yes, yes, Council Ford? Yes, Council Lozey? Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Trahan? Yes, 11 yes. Petition of La Parada Restaurant, Francisco Tolentino, for permission to amend special permit decision dated 8/13/14 to change hours of operation to Monday through Friday 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. and Sunday 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. for their wine and malt beverage license.
Open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. I can support.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm Attorney Sam Vitale. I was here in July of 2013 to request a beer and wine license at this location. Since then, there have been two developments that resulted in some confusion. One was that the original request was 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Then subsequent to that, the petition went to the license board, and the license board granted hours of 8 a.m. to midnight. And subsequent to that, Governor Patrick signed a bill which allowed sale of alcohol at 10 a.m. on Sundays. So we filed a petition when it was brought to our attention in June that there was this diversion between what the council had approved, what the license board had approved, and agreed to abide by the most restrictive hours that had been imposed by the council. We're here before you tonight to try to address that by modifying it to reflect what we understand was agreeable to the licensing board, agreeable both to the council board for pollution, and also consistent with the governor's recently enacted legislation that extended the hours that alcoholic beverages can be sold on Sunday. So my request is to try to clear up, clarify this, and allow hours of operation to still assure what licensing board granted somewhat greater than the original request that was made by the petition.
Thank you, Council. Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Anyone wish to speak in favor?
Francis Martinez, North Shore Latino Business Association, Executive Director, 33 Fountain Street, Lynn. Parada is a member of the association, and since the beginning they started this business. They come to our meetings, they follow directions, they ask for our advice, and we want to support them in their petition. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Seeing no one else wishes to speak in favor, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. Anyone in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing no one wishing to speak in opposition, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. I close the public hearing. Councilor Calucci, motion has been made to approve, seconded by Councilor Creighton. Any discussion? If I may from the chair, Council, may I ask you a question? Just one quick question. You may know the answer. The legislation that Governor Patrick signed into law, doesn't that go into effect October 26th or 28th? I believe there's a beginning date of October, the end of October.
It would have been subsequent to his approval, which was, I think, at the end of July.
I think 90 days was approved. So I believe you gave it sometime on before July 26th or 28th. So my understanding is that it would be October 26th or 28th until it goes into effect. Should be agreeable with this stipulation was contingent upon that action taking effect? Because by law, we have to.
To the extent that the legislation is applicable, which I think is the Sunday openings, yes.
Maybe the council could offer some type of amending language to make sure that we're in compliance when that act goes into effect.
Just an add-on consistent with state law with respect to how it is.
Motion is been made, a friendly amendment that is contingent upon being in accordance with state law.
Mr. President, one question.
Councilor
One
Barnes.
question, please. Mr. Vitale. Mr. Vitale, does this mean that we're going to have the same hours as the license commission?
No, it means it's going to have the same hours as the city council. The license commission gave them greater hours than the council. That was the problem. Right. The license commission gave you from 8 a.m. to midnight. They said they were unaware, and they did become unaware, and they agreed to conform to what the use is. And so we went back to the license commission and said we would abide by that until you decided what you intended.
Okay, so the motion has been made as amended, and was seconded by Councilor Brendan Creighton. Any other discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Seer? Yes. Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net? Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 11 yes. Next petition of Comcast Trinity Broadband permission to place 1 4-inch PVC conduit 96 plus or minus feet in the southwesterly direction from 12 City Hall Square to 1 Market Street.
We'll open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor.
Yes, good evening, Tim Broadway with Comcast, 55 Congress Street, North Reading. Favor the petition.
Thank you. Ready? Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Seeing no one wish to speak in favor, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. Open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. Anyone in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing no one wish to speak in opposition, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. I close the public hearing. Councilor Jacutis. Motion is made by Councilor Jacutis, second by Councilor Brendan Creighton. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill? Yes. Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Seer? Absent. Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net? Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 10 yes. Petition of Comcast Timothy Broadband permission to place 1 4-inch PVC conduit 175 feet plus or minus in a southeasterly direction to the property at 164 Blossom Street.
Open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor.
Again, Tim Broadway, Comcast, 55 Congress Street, North Reading. Again, in favor of the petition.
I'd probably say take a seat here in the front row. There may be some questions. Cheers. Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Anyone else wish to speak in favor? Seeing no one wishing to speak in favor, close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. I open the public hearing for those in opposition. Anyone in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing no one in opposition, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. I close the public hearing. Councilor Jacutis. Am I the wrong person? I am the wrong spot. Councilor Capano.
Yes.
I know.
That's okay. I have a question for Mr. Broadway. It's 164 Blossom Street, this is that block from transmission. I'm not sure, let me see. My question is, Yes. where is it coming from? You know, 100 number 16, which is right on the corner of Harbor and Blossom Street. And they'll come out onto Blossom Street and then head south and then make a lateral into 164 as well.
Motion approved.
Motion is made to approve, second by Councilor Creighton. Any other discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Council Biden?
Yes.
Yes, Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Council Jacutis?
Yes.
Yes, Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer, absent Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Council Net?
Yes.
Yes, Council Trahan?
Yes.
10 yes. Petition of National Grid Vincent Lucas for permission to install 100 feet plus or minus feet of 2-4-inch PVC conduit from existing manhole 103 to the property line of 149 Broad Street, and the installation of 15 feet plus or minus of 6-4-inch PVC from manhole 8 Salisbury Street to the property line at 137 Broad Street, and the enlargement of manhole 8 on Salisbury Street. This work is to provide service to 137 and 149 Broad Street.
Open the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor.
We're doing Joy National Grid, 170 Rafford Street, Auburn, and we're going to speak in favor of the petition.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the seat. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Seeing anyone else wishing to speak in favor, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in favor. I open the public hearing for those in opposition. Anyone in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing no one in opposition, I close the public hearing for those wishing to speak in opposition. I close the public hearing. Councilor Jacutis.
Yeah, we have a few stipulations. It's going to be special conditions attached to the street opening permit. The street was just completed last year, so I did that to the DPW and the stipulations.
Motion has been made, subject to stipulations from the DPW. Councilor Jacutis. I have a second from Councilor Creighton. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Council Biden?
Yes.
Yes, Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Council Jacutis? Yes, Council Calucci? Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer, absent Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Council Net?
Yes.
Yes, Council Trahan? Yes, 10 yes.
Public hearings to be set down. If there's no objection, we'll have them all taken up together at one time. Any objection to have them read at once? No objection?
Petition of Hussein Orlana and Federlina Garcia for permission to allow the renovation of the existing building at 4-10 Green Street so as allowed to 8 apartment units, 4 on the second floor and 4 on the third, in accordance with section 4-4.1.6 of the City of Lynn zoning ordinance. Petition of Agnoli Sign Company, Donald Agnoli, for permission for a sign permit for Fisher Auto Parts at 1069 Weston Avenue. Petition of Verizon Everett Bryan for permission to place one stub pole located on Carter Road. Petition of Comcast Timothy Broderick for permission to install from existing pole number 8 at corner of School and Ellis Street, 1 4-inch PVC conduit 400 feet plus or minus in a southwesterly direction to Salisbury Street, and then continue up Salisbury Street in a northwesterly direction, placing 1 4-inch PVC conduit 200 plus or minus feet to property at 250 Union Street. Petition of National Grid Raphael Panos for permission to install 30 feet plus or minus of PVC conduit encased in concrete at manhole B 13 M1 on School Street to property at 170 Union Street. Petition National Grid Raphael Panos for permission to install beginning at a point on Pleasant Street approximately 20 feet east of the center line of the intersection of Alley Street and Pleasant Street, and continuing approximately 50 feet in an easterly direction. National Grid to install 50 feet plus or minus 4-4-inch PVC from manhole 10 to 154 Pleasant Street.
Councilor Creighton. Motion made by Councilor Creighton, a second. Motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. No unfinished business. Councilor Calucci.
Why do we have to wait till we repay the street? We paid 2 weeks or a week ago. Now we can do that. That's what he says.
We'd like to send an inquiry to all utilities asking them why they didn't do their proper road work in time. So after we pave, they decided to chop up our streets again.
Right, exactly.
And we put that form of an order from the council requesting that such a letter of indication be sent to all the utilities that will permits in the city of Lynn to dig in our streets. Second by Council Creighton. All those in favor say aye. All those no, the ayes have it. That shall be sent. Committee reports.
Public Works Committee, we have one order that they request an emergency order that a run of the mayor is hereby authorized to execute a contract in excess of 3 years with the Navistar Capital to finance the lease to own City of Lynn snowplows, hook lifts, sanders, and asphalt packers. Councilor Tremont.
Thank you, President. Yeah, that was on a unanimous vote of the committee. With the DPW, we just was looking to, instead of leasing the snow equipment, we're looking for 4 months, and we have to give it back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lease it for 5 years with the option to buy it and keep it all year round. So it's only like $20,000 more a year. So we made a motion and the committee to go forward.
Wonderful news, Councilor Tremont. Thank you very much for the news. So we have a motion to accept. Motion to approve.
Yes.
Motion made to approve by Councilor Net, seconded by Councilor Creighton. Any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano? Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Seer, absent Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net? Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 10 yes, and we have emergency.
We have emergency. Motion made in emergency by Councilor Trahan, seconded by Councilor Creighton. Discussion seeing none. Roll call on the emergency.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano? Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Seer, absent Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net? Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 10 yes. Ways and Means Committee. We have several financial transfers as well as one other order that all requested emergencies. If you'd like me to just start.
Councilor Barton, what was the wish of the committee?
Unanimous vote of committee, motion to approve.
Motion made to approve, seconded by Councilor Creighton. Discussion seeing none. Madam Clerk, will you read into the record and move the roll call?
Okay, Ways and Means, order that the city clerk be directed to cause notice to be advertised at the meetings of the qualified voters of the city of Lynn will be held in several polling places on Tuesday, the 9th day of September 2014. The polls will be opened at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. and all citizens will, in the several precincts in which they are entitled to vote between said hours, give in their votes on one ballot. Order that the city comptroller be and is hereby authorized to take the following actions: transfer the sum of $71.68 from the DPW expense account to the DPW unpaid bills of prior year account. Certify as available fund the amount of $19,964.65 as allotted to the City of Lynn School Department by the Massachusetts Life Sciences Center for purchase of equipment and/or supplies to support Lynn Classical Science Department to train students in the life sciences. Certify as available fund the amount of $115,760.00 as allotted to the City of Lynn School Department by the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education for ELL enrichment programs. Transfer the sum of $55,527.00 from the reserve account to the ISD demolitions account. Transfer the sum of $4,591.02 from the police expense to the Lynn Police unpaid bills prior year account. Certify an available fund for the amount of $32,200.00 as allotted to the City of Lynn Police Department by the Metropolitan Area Planning Council to fund a grant initiative for the Bicycle and Pedestrian Enforcement Program. Certify as available fund the amount of $69,180.00 $60,984.00 and $70,006.00 as allotted to the City of Lynn Police Department from the Office of Justice Programs to fund grant initiatives for fiscal year 12, 13, and 14 JAG grants. Certify as an available fund the amount of $596,887 as allotted to the City of Lynn Department of Safety, State 911 Department to fund a grant initiative for the 911 State Support and Incentive Grant. Certify as available fund the amount of $43,221 as allotted to the City of Lynn Police Department by the Department of Public Safety, State 911 Department to fund the fiscal year 1915 911 PSAP grant. Certified as available fund the amount of $250,000 as allotted to the City of Lynn Police Department by the Attorney General's Office to fund the fiscal year 15 increasing access to and measuring the benefits of providing behavioral health science services grant certified as an available fund the amount of $65,129 as allotted to the City of Lynn Police Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety State 911 to fund the grant initiative for the State 911 EMD training grant certified as available fund. The amount of $170,000.00 is allotted to the City of Lynn Health Department by the Massachusetts Tobacco Control Program Department to fund the fiscal year 15 tobacco control program. Transfer the sum of $2,438.05 from the fire department expense to the Lynn Fire Department unpaid bills of prior years. Certify as available in the amount of $59,232.60 as allotted to the City of Lynn Department of Public Safety State 911 grant to fund the grant initiative for the 911 state training and EMD grant. Certify as available fund the amount of $13,706.18 as allotted to the City of Lynn Fire Department by the Department of Public Safety State 911 Department to fund the fiscal year 15 State 911 PSAP grant. Certified as available fund the amount of $167,287.00 as allotted to the City of Lynn Department of Public Safety State 911 Department to fund the grant initiative for the 911 State Support and Incentive Grant. Transfer the sum of $33,910.31 from the street light expense to the street lights unpaid bills of prior years. Order that the Department of Public Works be allowed to make expenditures of snow and ice control in excess of the appropriations for those costs pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 44, Section 31D, and transfer the sum of $13,048.46 from the state election funds to the city clerk unpaid bills of prior years and city clerk expense.
Anyone like that read a second time? Okay, motion is already made to approve and second is on the roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Sierra, absent Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Council Net?
Yes.
Yes. Council Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 10 yes.
The emergency?
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill? Yes. Council Capano? Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Sierra, absent Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net?
Yes.
Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 10 yes. Public safety and public health, following individuals appointed Constable Emmanuel Paul, and we have a couple of orders that request emergencies as well. I can read them together if you'd
There's
like.
no objection, the chairman have them ordered together. No objection, we'll put them all together. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Order that one of the mayors hereby authorized to execute an intermunicipal agreement regarding the Mr. Barry PC recertification for the Regional Emergency Planning Services, and recommends the Lynn City Council be requested to set down a public hearing relative to a burnt, dilapidated, or dangerous building or other structure located at 3 Noise Terrace, and recommends the Lynn City Council be requested to set down a public hearing relative to a burnt, dilapidated, and dangerous building or other structure located at 226 Western Avenue.
Councilor Barton.
Unanimous order committee, motion approved.
Motion made to approve by Councilor Barton, second by Councilor Creighton. Discussion, seeing none, roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano? Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Sierra, absent Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net?
Yes.
Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 10 yes.
Councilor Barton, the emergency. Motion made to approve, second by Councilor Creighton. Roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano? Yes. Council Jacutis? Yes. Council Calucci? Yes. Council Creighton? Yes. Council Sierra, absent Council Ford? Yes. Council Lozey? Yes. Council Net? Yes. Council Trahan? Yes. 10 yes. We have licensing committee, we have one order that they request an emergency, and the rest you can accept the report, I'll read the order.
No objection, Chairman Trahant? No objection, Chairman Trahant.
Order that the City of Lynn has no objection to Greater Lynn Senior Services Inc. operating a non-ADA paratransit taxi subsidy pilot program within the City of Lynn per agreement with the MBTA, the ride.
Councilor Trahant.
That's unanimous for the committee, other than that, I also asked this question out of the committee, is not going to hurt in any way the taxi or the elderly people that are already in contract with us. With that, it was unanimous vote of the committee and
Thank you, Councilor Trahan. Motion has been made to approve, second by Councilor Creighton. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Council Biden?
Yes.
Yes, Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Council Capano? Yes, Council Jacutis? Yes, Council Calucci? Yes, Council Creighton? Yes, Council Seer, absent Council Ford? Yes, Council Lozey? Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Trahan? Yes, 10 yes, and then request an emergency on that order,
Motion
Council.
made on emergency, seconded, roll call.
Council Barton? Yes, Council Cahill? Yes, Council Capano? Yes, Council Jacutis? Yes, Council Calucci? Yes, Council Creighton? Yes, Council Seer, absent Council Ford? Yes, Council Lozey? Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Trahan? Yes, we need a motion to accept the remainder of the report.
Motion made to accept the remainder of the report from Councilor Trahan, second by Councilor Creighton. Discussion, seeing none. All those in favor say aye, opposed no, the ayes have it.
The Public Property and Parks Commission is a recommendation that the DPW be authorized to dispose of various obsolete equipment, including a Hewlett Packard Design Jet, Rico photocopier, Canon Image Runner, and additional Rico photocopier.
Councilor Calucci. Okay, motion made to okay, get rid of that stuff. Do I have a second? Second by Councilor Trahan. Discussion, seeing none, roll call.
Council Barton? Yes, Council Cahill? Yes, Council Capano? Yes, Council Jacutis? Yes, Council Calucci? Yes, Council Creighton? Yes, Council Seer, absent Council Ford? Yes, Council Lozey? Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Trahan? Yes, 10 yes.
New business, I would just like to point out, because there seems to be some folks that may not know that there is an election on September 9th, primary election. All your polling information is available on the website. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. That will be September 9th. Any other new business or old business? Do I have a motion to adjourn by Council? Motion made by Council Calucci to adjourn, second by Council Creighton. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no ayes have it. We're adjourned.